I'm
Okay.
gonna deactivate the audio.
Okay. Well, the today was a good day. Well, the thing, when I arrived, my dad proposed me like a job. Well, when he don't propose me to me, the new Walmart that some people are building in some Fragaria Plaza. They are contracting some uh, cajeros. I don't know how to say that. And
Cashiers,
they
cashiers.
right, and he said that the salary could be 6,000 per month with coupons of dispense, and well, could be a very great opportunity for me. The bad thing it is that it's every day. Well, except one day at 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I think it could be a very good opportunity, but I don't know if I can handle it. Even I start to think what going to happen with the English classes on my gym or my homeworks. Where at least with the homeworks I think I can manage them if I focus to do them early, because I usually start classes at 9. If I can do the homeworks before of that, maybe could work. But also with the English classes and gym, well, I don't know. It's not sure right now. That my dad just proposed me that, but I don't know if I could handle it.
Well, it's a difficult choice because on the one hand, you are able to work. As you said, you get the grocery coupons. They give you some coupons for things that you might want and might be useful. That's a positive thing. Yeah, 6,000 per month plus coupons is 1,500 per week. And listen, I saw my two daughters, Sophie and Minerva, do this. Minerva was working in a restaurant as a chef, first as an assistant, then as a cook, then as a chef, and she started making 5,500, and she worked like more than 40 hours per week. So the let me show you what I what the calculation I made with her. Of course, it's your decision. Is any decision you make is good because it's your decision, right? If you can take it, you're gonna learn something and you're gonna get something positive out of that. On the one hand, uh, on the other, it's always good to have some references and some hard facts, as they call them, right? Let me say hello to Mickey. That's logging in. Mickey, how are you doing today? Good morning. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Good afternoon. I'm doing great, teacher, and you?
Fantastic. Thank you very much. I had a jar of clerical that my girlfriend prepared. It's just fantastic. Tell you what, she's a great cook. But I'm learning also some recipes. I'm learning how to cook a couple of things. So eventually, one day I will get together with your parents and yourselves, and we'll cook something, and you will be able to enjoy it. I guarantee
Yes,
that.
teacher. That will be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Uh, I was telling Mitch that Minerva was once working at a restaurant. She was making 5,500 per month, and she was working. I don't know if it was much more than 40 hours, but it was not less for sure. So she was working 40 hours. Um, 40 hours. Yeah, they gave it tips also. So, and tips also amounted to 200, 300 pesos per week. So it was good money because 3 times 4, that was what? They gave him the tips per week. So that was like 1,200 more. Total, she was making 500. I'm making quick numbers. So that was 6,700 in a
Per
month, and
month?
she was working 160 hours, no less than that.
Yeah.
And so if you divide, let me get my calculator, or maybe you guys can divide 6,700 into 160. How much is that? Please, let me open an Excel. I got one here. So that's gonna be 700 divided into 160. It is 41 pesos per hour. It's
Yeah.
not a fortune. It's not a fortune. It's not a lot. And then you start wondering, well, they give me benefits, they give me insurance, probably, they give me coupons and all that. That's
Yeah.
not bad. That's everything is positive. The important thing is that you gain experience, but the fact, the hard facts must be there. So that you make a good decision, you must have the hard facts. I'm not gonna say it's a good decision, it's a bad decision. The same as I didn't tell Minerva or Sofia that's good or that's bad. Just know the facts, right? That's the amount of money that you make per hour. If they give you coupons, well, as we included the tips here, right? The tips have a value, have a cost, 300 pesos per week. That's 1,200 per month. That makes 6,700 in her case. If you say, let's suppose that one person makes 6,000 and the coupons are worth, I don't know, maybe 1,500. So that is 7,500. And if you're going to work 7 hours times 5, so you divide 7,500 into 35. So you have 7,500 into 35. That is, no, wait, that must be wrong. No, it's not into 35. It's into, I'm sorry, 7,500 into 140, right? Because it's for
Mm-hmm.
weeks. More or less, more or less. So let me see.
53.57.
Excuse me, Mickey?
53.57.
Uh, 53.57 exactly. So that's what you make per hour. Of course, you have a flow of hours, a number of hours, right? Like Mickey says, 53 pesos per hour. Now, in any situation, you always have to look up for what is the best alternative, or what is called the opportunity cost. When you make decisions that involve money, you call those the opportunity cost. What would you make if you were doing other things, right?
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It's up to you, but you need to analyze the pros and the cons, right? Pros and cons. How do you consider your business, Mickey, as a professional of your business, buying and selling shoes? Um,
Mhm.
do you consider that you devote a lot of time and then you make decent, I mean, acceptable money for the time that you spend?
Mm, yeah, actually, uh, the last month, for example, I invest my time getting tickets for Harry Styles concert, and the income that I received was good. And well, obviously talking about my point of view, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, you must be your reference. You must be your own reference. Um, for example, I can talk about my daughters because I know about Minerva in particular because she was making something like 35 pesos per hour. And
Mhm.
then she told me once, look, there is an opportunity to go to the US, and in the US she's currently making it's difficult to make comparisons for one reason, because if you make $21 per hour, yeah, but you spend dollars also.
Yeah.
The cost of housing, the cost of food, the cost of transportation is also in dollars. So $21 per hour, which is more or less like 420 pesos, seems to be good money. But my other brother Ralph, who's in Arizona, says to me, well, that's about okay. That's fair. It's not bad, but it's also not extremely good. It's regular money for the US because the cost of transportation is high, the cost of housing is high, the cost of everything is high. So you need to take many factors into account. What do you think about these concepts, Mitch, of considering every aspect of the issue? What do you think about this idea?
What do you mean with of the issue?
Yes, let's say that Mickey or you or myself have a job opportunity, and this is the opportunity for me or for Mickey or for you or for any person that it's a good idea to analyze every single aspect, this aspect, this, and this. Every aspect of the job opportunity
Mhm.
should be analyzed. What do you think of that? I'm sure you think this is a good idea, right?
Yes. As you said, we have to analyze every little aspects of your quotidian routine if we can handle a new job, manage correctly our times, which thing we going to sacrifice if the benefit could be bigger than that. But if they're more cons than pros, then I think it's not it's not the best beneficial option taking the job. But you have it's a really hard decision, and you have to analyze it very much because well, if you're young, you um, could help you to as experience if you want to get a better job in the future.
I like your comment and your way of thinking very much. Mickey, what do you think of these concepts? Which actually you have a little bit more experience in certain things. Which are the points that you consider are important when choosing a job or an activity that's going to give you money? Which are the important aspects to consider when you work for money, when you do something for money?
Uh, you need to analyze all the outcomes that you're gonna have. For example, the transport, your time, and for example, if we talk about work in another country, like your daughter, I think that it's necessary to do an analysis of the situation and compare with the outcomes that you will have in one place or in other.
Yes, of course, of course. You're talking about the all the possible expenses, and the
Mhm.
expenses can be um, significant. Can be transportation, can be housing,
Food,
can be food, can be clothing, because then it's not the same to buy clothes for spring than buying clothes for winter, or it's not the same to buy clothes for a warm place than for a cold place, right? You need to wear jackets, which are more expensive than a t-shirt. That's very important, Mickey. That's extremely important. Also, if you go to a new country, you're gonna have to find or make new friends, a new language, a new landscape, new
cultures.
culture. Everything is new, right? Very good. Well, that's very very important. And these are definitely good decisions. I mean, difficult decisions, like Mitch says, but you have all the elements to make a good decision. You have all the elements. If you want to make a good decision, you need to analyze all the possible elements, all possible elements. Um, for example, Mickey said, Mitch, transportation, income. You like the job? That's very important. Do you
Yeah.
like the job? That is very important. Maybe at the moment you say, well, that's a lot of money, but I don't really like the job, but it doesn't matter. Well, eventually the job is going to look very heavy if you don't like it. So that's important. If you like the job, are you growing as a person in any way? You're acquiring experience, you're getting new connections, you're developing, you're learning a new technology, or anything that makes you grow as a person is something to
Mhm.
consider, right? What makes you grow as a person, Mitch, in a job? What would make you grow as a person?
Mm, what make me grow as a person? The experience in general. Uh, Sorry, teacher, can you mute your microphone? Thank you, thank you. Well, the experience in general, a personal experience with your friends, with your family, with yourself, also in the job, with the manage of your time. The If you inform yourself about everything and you get a very good a good good person, um you always want to grow every day. Um mm, well, I think that's it in general. It's not a simple concept, actually.
Exactly. It's not simple, but I think your comment is very wise, very smart. You try to grow in everywhere as much as you can. The reason of the question is this: it's not the same to plant a seed in soil with lots of salt or clay, which is arcilla, or anything, right?
Mhm.
Various elements, right? Fertility, fertility
¿No viste encender luz?
for the fertility for the seed is going to be different. You know what I mean, right? If you are in one environment, you may grow a lot, of course. If you are in another environment, you may grow more. You may grow more slowly. So there are different velocities for your growth or different type of fertility. That's why the atmospheres uh, in which you develop yourself are very important. Individually, you make an effort and you develop yourself very well wherever you are. But it also the atmosphere where you are is also very important because it plays a role. The connections that you make in one place are different from the connections that you make in another place. The friends that you make, for example, my brothers went to the Ibero. I went to the University of Guanajuato with your dad, which is, I mean, it's not bad. It's a good place. But after the years, I tell my brothers, well, you guys have good connections. You guys have this and that. So where you are, it's always bring you good and different consequences. I don't know if you agree with what I'm saying, Mickey.
Mm, well, personally, I completely agree because I think that in general, university and school, obviously, there is important the knowledge that you can get there, but the contacts and the people that you met is also so important because you don't never know when you need them help or vice versa. I don't know how to say.
Vice
Yes.
versa, vice versa,
Yes.
exactly. Okay, thank you very much, Mickey. What do you think, Mitch?
Mm. Yeah. Well, if we are talking about the depending of the people we are related to or we are starting to relate, um, could help us to, well, for example, the university or college, it's a better good place to start to get contacts for the future, for your future. It could be even better if you mm, ge- going to through a very good friendship, because they could help you in the future to maybe, I don't know, in your laboral uh, profile, or could do some traits and on a job thing. I see some examples like Mickey have some friends that help you to start in the thing that he's doing right now.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's always a very good idea, no? Right? To have good people around you. Actually, that makes you stronger. That makes the whole group stronger because they can relate to you, you can relate to them, you can help each other. Okay, well, that's the basic concept, Mitch. Let's not talk more about that for the moment. We wish you good luck in your decision. Whatever you decide is for the better, and you're gonna get something positive out of it. Whatever you decide.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, let's go to the next section. It's the original grammar book that we were talking about, and I think we did health and fitness way long time ago, right? We were beyond that. I think we were in the passive, which is unit 15, and we started doing some exercises. And I'm pretty sure that we were gonna do exercise D. Can you take a look at it, Mickey, please, and just confirm we're here, right?
I think that we have done.
We have done that.
Hmm.
Did we do exercise F2?
Oh, no, I think that we haven't.
We haven't done this, right? Well, let's
Mm-mm.
then do it, please. Uh, can you read instructions, Mickey, please?
Yes, teacher. Choose the correct answer.
Okay, and let's do number one. We
Mm, we we are having.
we are having, yeah, we are having.
We're having.
Assuming, okay. Can you please, uh, can you please read the complete sentence?
We are having a swimming pool put in this week.
Exactly. Very good. Thank you. So that's letter B. Mitch, can you do the next one, please?
Yes. Why don't you get a doctor to look at your arm?
You get a doctor to look. Do you agree, Mickey?
Mm, yes.
To look. Okay, very good. To look. That's A. Can you read the complete sentence again, Mitch, please?
Why don't you get a doctor to look at your arm?
Very good, excellent, thank you. And let's do number three, please.
My teeth
My teeth, yeah.
were a little yellow, so I I had cleaned them.
I had him cleaned. I had him cleaned
Okay.
by the dentist. It's letter D. I had him cleaned. That's the right answer. I had him. So let's read it again, Mickey, please. The complete sentence with letter D, please.
My teeth were a little yellow, so I had them cleaned by the dentist.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And number four, Mitch, let me
Um,
here.
Stuart's thinking about having uh, his head shaving. Okay,
His head shaved.
his head shaved. What means shave, first of all?
Shave zzz, with a
Oh,
razor.
okay.
You shave your head. Very good, Mitch. Number five, Mickey, please.
My sister got her.
Correct. Got. The right answer. Got. Perfect. Let's do number six, please, Mitch.
Mm. Mom and Dad didn't fancy cooking, so we got a pizza delivered. Delivered.
Sí.
Ah,
It's necessary. Pizza delivered. Very good. Let's do number seven, Mickey, please.
Mhm. You should you should take.
It is possible, but you don't get a professional. Get is conseguir. Take
Okay.
is llevar.
Okay. It's always better get.
Get is more universal. If you say take him to a specific place. Take a professional
Okay.
to check your house. Take him where, right? To the office, to the house. And when you
Mhm.
say get is conseguir is more general. So get is a bit better. Get a professional. Okay, so let's read it, Mickey, please. Can you read the phrase again, please?
Mhm. You should get a professional to check your house for earthquake damage.
Excellent. Can you do number eight, Mitch, please?
yes. Kelly wanted to have um, a live band being playing at her wedding.
That's right. What do you think, Mickey?
It is correct.
It is correct to have him playing. Yeah, haber estado tocando en su boda, right? Very good. Okay, let's do number nine, please.
Can we can we Um, can we get air conditioning to install?
Yeah, but okay, in this case, who is going to install it? Is it going to be installed? Yeah, the air conditioning is going to be installed, right? The air conditioning, because if you say get air conditioning to install, you think the air conditioning is going to install something. Whereas if you
Mm,
say have air conditioning installed, the air conditioning is going to be installed this summer.
mm.
So more correct
D.
is D, please. So let's read it, Mickey, please. Can we?
Can we have air conditioning installed this summer?
Very good. Excellent. Yes. Good job. Number 10, Mitch, please.
Yes. Uh, we are holiday. We were A. You're mute, teacher.
We we had our house burgled while we
What
were on
means
holiday.
burgle?
Burgled, robada, robbed.
Oh,
The burglar, the burglars stole the house while we were on holiday.
that
So
in Spanish could is no.
tuvimos nuestra casa robada mientras estábamos en vacaciones.
Sounds weird.
Yeah, yeah, very weird in Spanish because the passive is more common in English than in Spanish. So um, you can actually we had as a passive device as a passive grammar tool is very unusual in Spanish. We had our house fixed this weekend. You don't see this structure in Spanish very often. I had our house fixed. That's very uncommon. Actually, you never use that in Spanish. Tuve mi casa arreglada este fin de semana. No, you never say that in Spanish. But in English, it's very common. I had my car washed today. Let's do other examples, Mickey, Mitch, with this same structure.
Mm,
Mm, I had my room or ordered this week.
organized.
Organized.
Very good. I had my room organized this week. Perfect. Another example, Mickey, please.
I had played basketball in the morning.
I had played basketball. Yeah, well, this the construction is correct. It's perfect, but it's a different grammar, different grammar organization. I had something, and that something received an action. For example, I had my tennis shoes. How do you say entregados in mi casa? How do you say that?
Delivered.
Okay, can you read that, please?
Yes. I had my tennis shoes delivered at home this morning.
Right. Or you can say I had 10 tennis shoes pairs delivered, right? You had someone do something. It's like if
Mm,
you requested or you order someone to do something, right? Let's say that Mitch asks a friend to pick her up for school. How would you say this using had? How would you convert this to the grammar structure that we have on the left?
Mm, I Michi had asked for a pick.
No, no. Mitch had a
No,
friend
had a
pick her
friend.
up for school. You had a
Mm,
friend pick you up for school.
had a
It's
friend.
like you asked a friend or you told a friend to pick you up, right?
Mm,
L- let's say that Mickey ordered some merchandise to be correctly labeled by the seller. Yeah, Mickey asked, or yeah, ordered, or Miss Mickey asked some merchandise to be correctly labeled by merchandise by the seller, because the last time the seller didn't label the merchandise correctly. So
Mm.
Mickey asks some merchandise, the merchandise, to be correctly labeled by the seller. I don't remember labeled. So how would you say Mickey had who? Had you asked? Who did you ask?
Uh, Talking about the last example,
Yeah, yeah. The example here, the example above.
Mickey had asked.
No, 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 no. The word had replaces the verb asked. Asked the seller. Mickey had the seller to label the merchandise correctly labeled. You had the seller, you asked, you told, you advised,
Mhm.
you indicated the seller to label the merchandise correctly or to have the merchandise correctly labeled. I'm sorry, to label the merchandise correctly. Let's do another example. Uh, Mitch asked her dad to take her back home uh, at around tell me any time 3 4 or 5 whatever, right? Let's say 2 p.m. She asked her dad to take her back home at around 2 p.m., right? She's asking her dad a favor to take her back. So instead of saying ask her, how can you replace that? Mitch had her
Had
dad to take her back home at around
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Exactly. So when you ask someone to do something, you or you that person do something for you. Let's do a few more examples. Let me ask you this now. Let's say that you want, Mickey, some tickets to be delivered to your customers directly. Mickey wants the ticket seller to or to send the tickets the tickets to Mickey's clients directly. Directly. How do you say that? Mickey wanted. Let's use this in past tense. Mickey wanted. So what did you do? Or Mickey wants, but let's say what did you do? Well, Mickey
Had
had who?
The seller
Yes, exactly. The seller. To do what?
to send the tickets
Perfect. To your clients, right? To
to
Mickey's
to make his clients
clients directly. Very good.
directly.
Exactly. So let's read it, Mickey. Let's read this, please. Let's read it.
Mickey had the seller to send the tickets to Mickey's clients directly. Directly.
Exactly. Yeah. Who gave the instruction? You gave the instruction, right? You wanted something. Consequently, you gave the instruction to the seller to send. You told him, you gave him the order, the command, the suggestion, the request, the petition. You told him, "Excuse me, Mr. Seller, please send the tickets to my clients directly." And then Mitch tells me, I asked Mitch, what happened with Mickey? She says, Mickey had the seller to send the tickets to Mickey's clients directly. Ah, okay, now I understand what happened. Somebody's reporting, Mitch in this case is, or I'm telling your friends what you did, right? Mickey had the seller to send the tickets to Mickey's clients directly.
Mhm.
You had, you instructed, you had the indication that the seller sent the tickets to your clients directly. So this construction Mickey had is very common in English, although in Spanish sounds weird. Actually, it's totally incorrect in Spanish. So in this case, where are we? Had our house burgled. We had our house burgled while we were on holiday. I had, for example, 3 years ago, I had my computer stolen from my car. 3 years ago, right? It's not that I order it, but that happened. When something happens, also is I had my computer stolen. Right? Well, let's see more examples, and then we'll clarify it. That was exercise 10, because this is the passive, and as I was saying a few days ago, the passive voice is much more common in English than it is in Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do exercise G. Mitch, can you read instructions, please?
Complete each second sentence using the word given so that it has a similar meaning to the first sentence. Write between 2 and 5 words in each gap.
Okay. Let's do the first one, Mitch, please.
Yes. Someone has scratched my car on the door. My car uh, been
Has been
has been scratched
scratched.
on the door.
My car has been
Could
scratched.
Uh,
you read it again? Extending the syllable of a scratch is just scratched.
okay. My car has been scratched on the door.
Perfect. Very good. Excellent. Let's do number two, please, Mickey.
Yes, sure. Tommy is having an operation right now. Is being Tommy is being having. Tommy is
Like he's being
being
operated or is being
operated.
an operation? You please, can you please read it again, Mickey?
Yes, sure. Tommy is being operated right now.
Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Let's do the next one, Mitch, please.
Has Yon invited you to her party? Has have you been invited to Fiona's party? Okay. Have you been invited to Fiona's party?
Invited.
Invited to Fiona's party.
Exactly, perfect. Very good. Let's read it again, please.
Have you been invited to Fiona's party?
Very good, Mitch. Thank you. Mitch, can you do the next one, please?
Mickey, for me?
No, Mickey. Sorry, please, Mickey.
Yes, sure. Shakespeare probably wrote this play in 1587. This play probably was probably written by Shakespeare in 1587.
Very good, Mickey. So this was written by Shakespeare. Let's read it again, Mickey, really quick, please.
Yes, sure. This play was probably written by Shakespeare in 1587.
Very good. Let's do the next one, Mitch, please.
Yes.
Um, the government is considering a new law to ban smoking following new research. A new law to ban smoking is being considered. Uh,
Considered.
considered.
That's it, Mitch. Very good. Just
Ah,
remember to contract the ed as a t in most of the verbs, except when they finish in d or t. Otherwise, you contract it like t, considered.
D or T.
So let's read it again, please.
Um, a new law to ban smoking is being considered to no, a new law to ban smoking is being considered following new research.
Excellent. Really good. Thank you, Mitch. Mickey, do the next one, please.
Yes, sure. My mom told me to go to Mega Grocers. Uh, I was sent to go. I was sent to Mega Grocers by my mom.
Listen to the Mega Grocers by my mom. Very good, Mickey. Thank you. And the last one, Mitch, I didn't understand.
I didn't understand a word, so I asked my teacher, and she explained explained it to me. I didn't understand a word, so I got mm, my teacher asked. No. I got an explanation. No, I got it explained by my. No, I got my teacher to explain it to me. Oh, okay.
Let's read it again, please. That there's the answer.
I didn't understand a word, so I got my teacher to
Language.
explain it, explain it to me, explain it to me,
Explain it. Explain it to me.
explain it to me. Okay.
Good job. Good job. Very good job. Now, let me just go to the next section really quick. That's number 7. Okay. Wedding disaster. That's very funny. Let's go over it, please. Can you read the instructions, Mickey, please?
Yes, sure. Find the extra words in each line. Wedding disaster. My is wedding or wedding teacher?
Wedding, like the wedding ceremony, wedding disaster.
Yeah. Okay. My wedding had been being arranged for months. I knew exactly what I had had been arranged. Being is the extra word.
Yes, exactly. Correct. Very good. The second one, Mitch, I knew exactly what I.
Um, I knew exactly what I want for that special day. I had the carters to give me a menu. Mm, there, you're mute, teacher.
Yes. I had caterers to give me a menu. Okay, very good. And have got them to provide me with samples. What's wrong with that phrase, Mickey? Number 3.
Have got them to provide me with samples so that I could be sure we have got to provide me with samples so that I could be sure to have them to provide have got to provide have them to provide have got them. Have um
Yes, have doesn't go there, shouldn't go there.
oh yeah.
And got him to provide me with samples so that I could be sure we. And then number 4, Mitch.
Eh, I could be sure we will have the best food. I also want to have us a string quartet. Us?
Us is not necessary, correct. Classical
Um,
music and so on.
Classical music, and I arranged that too. My dress was being made was being was being was being been
Exactly. Very good. That shouldn't be there. Was being made specially and had told the dressmaker. So number 6, what's wrong there, Mitch, please?
Um, being made especially, and I had told the especially, and I had told the dressmaker put silver thread in it. Mm, Especially, I had told. Ah, caray. I had told. What? I had
I had the dressmaker put silver thread on it. So you asked the toll maker to put silver, so you had the dressmaker put silver thread on it. Consequently, told is not necessary. You only said, I had the dressmaker put thread on it. It's like when Mickey had the seller deliver the goods on time, right? So you had the dressmaker put silver. You told the dressmaker to put silver, right? So you had the dressmaker put silver thread on it.
okay.
The next one, Mickey, please.
Yes, teacher. Uh, Big day got arrived. My dress was being delivered in the morning, but by my dress was being delivered. Big day got arrived. Ah,
Excellent, Mickey. Thank you very much. Let's see, Mitch, the next one, please. Can we?
Hmm. But by 10 still hadn't arrived. But by 10 they called me and said it had been ring. Bane? What?
It had it had been damaged. So being is incorrect. So you're right. The comment said it had been damaged. I was
Damn.
furious.
damage! I was furious. I had my best friend quickly to pop out and get. Um, what is pop out, teacher?
Out
¿Apareció?
is to go out, like quickly, very quickly pop out, go out, but
Okay.
very quickly and get a new one.
Hmm. I was furious. I had my best friend quickly.
Because it's redundant, pop out is already do something very quickly. So to say quickly
Two
to pop
times.
out is redundant. Very good. And the
Okay.
last line, Mitch, please.
Um, I, I get a new dress. I had got my liar. I had got I had my liar to call to get my money back. I I I had got I got my I had my got
Exactly. So you, for example, here above you said, I had, actually told this wrong, right? I had the dressmaker put silver thread on it. Here, I had my lawyer to call. So I had my best friend to pop up, like here says, right? I had my best friend to pop up. I had my lawyer to call. So very good job, guys. Well, as you can see, this concept of I have someone to do something is not common in Spanish, but in English is very common.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, let's take a little break then, and we meet again when tomorrow, right?
Yes, teacher, please. At what time
Tomorrow.
is good for you?
I have between say one, two, between 2 and 6 off available. Between 2 and 6.
2 and 6?
Yeah, at 6 I need to start preparing something for a class that I teach at 7. So I get busy at
Mm,
6, but at 2 I finish everything.
it's possible at 2:30.
2:30, what do you think, Mickey? 2:30 is good for you, Mickey? Tomorrow?
2:30 to 3:30. Yes, sure, is perfect.
2:30 to perfect. So deal. And let's go to rest a little bit, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy
Yes,
your
teacher.
evening.
You as well. Take care.
Have a
Mickey, you guys
great
take care.
noon.
Thank you. You too. Enjoy your day. Thank
Bye.
you.
Take care.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.